What's up, everybody? It's EK. I'm back with another rookie film profile. Today we're talking about BC's Zay Flowers. A little bit of an undersized type receiver, but he has some skills for sure. So let's jump right into it. So this game, one films all in Dynasty Nerds Film Room. I'll throw the link in the chat. Just subscribe. Do yourself a favor. Make film scouting easy. Don't be the guy that doesn't watch film. Two, uh, BC gets beat up by FSU in this game at the line of scrimmage. Just really a distinct talent difference. So you're going to see that kind of over and over again in this film. So you'll keep that in mind. They're running the ball a lot because they can't protect Djokovic at all. But let's take a look. This route, this is a nice little whip route. You'll see stuff like this from Zay all the time, and this is the kind of thing that I really like out of him. I got some questions on this one. They do a little bit of a mesh there, automatic pick. Oh, comes back. So and Djokovic's so slow. I wonder if Zay shouldn't have just sat down there, but maybe he doesn't have those kind of options to make those decisions in this offense. So I'm not going to think too hard about that, but it would have been a much bigger play if he could have sat down. Here we get a nice little comeback route. Again, he's won the seam route already, and then a ton of separation here. And you'll see this is the story over and over again. Like Djokovic just can't stay on his feet. So, not a crazy volume of awesome plays from Zay in this, but the routes are there. The athleticism is there, and the wide receiver skills are shown, even though he's not getting the ball. So I like this release. This is a pretty typical release for Zay. Just this little jab step. He does jab step, boom, blast around the outside. And this guy is just hauling on him the whole time. He got a hand on his face there. Within 5 yards, you can make some contact, but he's won that route pretty easily. Again, this is what I'm talking about. Doesn't get the ball, but he's open. Here, yeah. All right. So again, same release. Still succeeds. Like, he does the same release all the time, and he's getting open. And then the top, I don't know why he does another jab step. You know what I mean? All right. So you're open, just break, right? I think he, loses time there. He kind of broadcasts what he's doing. So I'm kind of nitpicking. I think Zay's got room to improve his route running significantly. There's some things he does, like in this play, that look a little inefficient, or you just compare him to a guy that's just a super high-end, clean route runner, and you can see some differences. But that said, what he's doing is successful, right? Most of the time. So I think he's got a lot of skills to start from. I think a little bit better coaching at the next level, and he can improve on that. So I'm not knocking him saying, oh, Zay's a bad route runner. I'm saying he's got a lot of room for improvement in that area, but a base of skills and agility that make me really enthusiastic about what he can do at the next level. This one, I just have a note that says dog in big letters. So, just levels. He's 175 pounds. He just levels his DB. I think he's getting the guy back for grabbing on his face the whole game. It doesn't seem like they called anything in this game. So, he's got a ton of cushion here, right? I mean, he's going to get cushion. He's got cushion because he's fast. And here I think you can see a little bit of just how fast he is. By the top of that route, he's just chewing up grass. I mean, that's got to be 20 plus miles per hour. I think Zay is really fast. I think he's about as fast as anyone in this class. Not Hyatt, but if you're talking about Downs, QJ, I think Zay is right there with the type of athleticism he has. Let me skip up a little bit. I mean, a lot of unsuccessful running plays. So, boom, and this is, I just, what's Jakovic doing, If he throws the ball, early, but right here, if he releases it, you get a touchdown. And he, hitches, takes a hit. Now, and what does he do? He throws the Hail Mary. Like, just Jakovic didn't play well in this game. They didn't protect him, but also just the decision making and the reads weren't there for Jakovic. So honestly, if anything, that makes me like Zay more because he put up the numbers he put up, which were pretty wild, with significantly subpar quarterback play. I really like this route. Take a look. Explosive, and then boom, gets the guy's hips turned. Doesn't drift upfield with that break. Let's watch this one again. Ready? Just a speed release to seam route. Little head fake to the end. Gets the guy looking, and then boom. Wide open. Huge gain if Djokovic can just get rid of the ball there. It's another really nice route. And again, it's a variation of that same release. Jab, inside release. He's got him beat badly already. And then hitches up because he sees the quarterback's in trouble. He likes seeing that. But, Zay is getting open all the time. And FSU had good defensive backs too. I mean, these are quality players, and they're not keeping up with him at all. Skip ahead a little bit. Scrubby, scrub. Right, here's the next play I had flagged out. So this one I think is noteworthy. At first I was like, oh man, can does Zay struggle with tight press coverage? This dude is, he's not just pressing them, he's holding them, and he's holding them at the break too. And this is what I like about it. Guys holding them, you're way past 5 yards upfield, right? Like you can't be making contact. He pushes off, it's good coverage. I like that he's able to get physical at the stem where he has to. And it's not what he does a lot, but the guy's dragging on him. He pushes off. And it's is that offensive PI, but they're not calling it in that instance, right? The guy was all over him. And if the ball's on time there, I'm sure his timing is messed up by, the dude hanging on him. But he was able to get some separation at the catch point, despite having the guy climbing on him. Boom, whip route, touchdown. I don't know. He comes back again, but right here, touchdown. Why is Sherkovic holding it? Right? And boom. And he's just got enough agility and explosiveness to get free. The guy sees what he's doing. He sees the whip route coming, but he gets free anyways. It's another nice route he has. Fly, boom. Kind of bad coverage there, right? Like, I mean, it's tight, and the guy looks back and loses a step. Good coverage. Oh, boom. I mean, It's a nice go route, you know, ball tracking, athleticism to win deep. I mean, Zay can win on the outside. There's not a lot of wide receivers in this class that are good, X or Y wide receivers, but Zay has the speed and the skills to win deep, to win on the outside. Um, I didn't come into this with an opinion. My first film watch, I came out thinking, he's good, but I don't know. I wasn't putting him in the Hall of Fame like some people were. Uh, I think I like him more now than I did before I started this video. So this is a nice drag route. And just a good job getting some yak, extending the play. Horse collared hard. All right, there's one other game we're going to look at real quick. I don't have as many plays flagged in this. It's a shorter game. If you want to see my film notes, let me know. I got written notes on all these guys. Right here, another slick whip route. The same route we essentially see him running that other game. In, out. Honestly, I think it's better. Like it's just more sudden. I think it's just as soon as he gets the guy turned inside, he explodes back out. Um, uh, da, 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 da. Oh, this is another just really nice route. Let me make this full screen. I don't know. We're not looking at full screen. Sorry. So you can't see a lot of it, man. I really wish I had the all 22, but I mean, you can see some of it at the catch point, right? And hands catcher, right on the sideline, body control, awareness, and you can see the route here. Snaps outside. I mean, if this isn't out, it's a nice play. And then sudden, boom, explodes back upfield. The kid holds him, and it doesn't matter. I mean, so FSU was a step up in competition from BC. I'd have to say Syracuse, at least on defense. At least this DB that he's playing against is not nearly as good as the kid he was playing with, and Dracovic has time to throw in this game, so this game looks a lot better. I think part of that is love of competition, but again, like I said, he was succeeding against competition I thought was better than this. Here's another nice yak play by Flowers. I mean, this one's particularly impressive looking, but again, I think he's not playing against guys that are as good, but just okay, juke. See you later. A little stiff arm there. I mean, that's a nice play. Again, you can't see all of this route, but you can see the separation he has when the ball comes to him. It's a comeback route on the boundary. I mean, you can do that all day when you've got the kind of speed he can. And that's the thing that, like, honestly, I love Josh Downs. Zay is a better downfield receiver. He is. I mean, Downs is really, really good at what he does. And again, Downs is banged up a little bit this year, so I want to be careful. I'm not, misjudging his athleticism because he was playing hurt. I think there was an ankle injury or something, but you don't see the kind of explosive downfield plays from Downs, like him just running by guys, just putting DBs in a blender downfield. You see, I'm not doing a Downs profile right now. I did it already. You see awesome hands. You see him beating guys on routes. See him winning contested catches, but you don't see him just roasting dudes downfield like this. Um, all right, this is another just really nice go route. You can't see it all there, but see it here. He's handily won the route, outside leverage. And this just snatches it with his hands, awareness, feet down, body control. Like, that's it. That's a nice play. That's a nice downfield reception for a boundary receiver. Um, and this was the last one that I had marked out here. Just a little stop route. You can see, you know, he's gonna be able to do that all day. And I love the stiff arm. And I love this yak, man. See you later. Just making guys miss. Let's watch this part again. I mean, that's some talent. So that's what I got for Zay. Here's my summary. Uh, I think Zay is talented dude. I think he's got room for improvement in some things, but that he's already very skilled as a route runner, skilled at contested catches. I think he can win downfield. I think, for the most part, um, he certainly racked up some numbers against weaker programs, but was also successful against tougher competition when he faced it. So I'm really, really hopeful for what he can do at the next level. I think he's going to be successful. I mean, I'm fully on board the train. I could see ranking him over Downs. We'll look at the data profile next. I think Downs' data profile is a little bit better, but he's right there, and honestly, it kind of like QJ, him, Downs, are kind of all pretty close for me. I still want to say I have QJ ahead of them just because of the promise if QJ can figure some stuff out is just immense, right? It's a wide receiver one with wide receiver one overall upside. If he figures out the skill deficiencies that he has, whereas with these guys, it's like low end wide receiver one, high end wide receiver two. But yeah, I mean, they're right there. I'm stoked to get Zay Flowers at the end of the first, beginning of the second. And I think you're going to get him at the beginning of the second, depending on where the running backs go. All right, that's it for me. Please subscribe to the Dynasty Nerds Film Room. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons on this profile. I need your support. I love your support. I love you guys. See you on the next one.